Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and everything in your life starts falling perfectly into place. The promotion you've been wanting suddenly materializes, your relationships become more harmonious, and opportunities seem to appear out of thin air. Sounds impossible? Just last month, Sarah, a struggling artist from Chicago, used one simple mental technique from the ancient teachings of Hermes Trismegistus and transformed her entire reality. Within weeks, she landed her dream gallery exhibition, attracted her ideal partner, and doubled her income. The secret? She finally understood that reality isn't something that happens to us, it's something we create with our minds. In the next hour, you'll discover the exact mental techniques that have been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years, techniques that can give you direct control over your reality. You'll learn how to reshape your life circumstances using the same principles that the ancient mystery schools taught to their most advanced initiates. These aren't abstract theories. They're practical tools you can start using immediately to manifest the life you truly desire. Before we dive deeper, if you're finding value in this audiobook and want more insightful content like this, be sure to follow and subscribe. Your support means the world to us. Now, let's continue. The truth is, most people live their entire lives believing they're at the mercy of external circumstances. They think success is about luck, timing, or being in the right place at the right time. But what if I told you that reality is actually far more malleable than you've been led to believe? What if the ancient sages were right when they said, "As above, so below, as within, so without"? This isn't just mystical thinking. Modern quantum physics and neuroscience are now confirming what Hermes Trismegistus taught thousands of years ago. Consciousness creates reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and mental images aren't just abstract concepts floating in your head. They're powerful forces that shape the physical world around you. Think about it. Have you ever had a strong intuition about something, only to have it manifest exactly as you imagined? Or perhaps you've experienced a period where everything seemed to go wrong, only to realize later that your negative expectations were creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. These aren't coincidences. They're glimpses of the fundamental truth that Hermes understood. Everything starts in the mind. The 7 Hermetic principles, especially the principle of mentalism, tell us that the all is mind, the universe is mental. This means that the entire universe, everything you see, touch, and experience, is essentially a mental creation. Your personal reality is a reflection of your dominant thoughts, beliefs, and mental patterns. So, how do we harness this power? How do we move from being passive observers to active creators of our reality? That's exactly what we're going to explore in this audiobook. We'll delve into the practical applications of Hermetic wisdom, discover the mental techniques that can reshape your life, and learn how to align your consciousness with the reality you wish to create. Let's begin by understanding the most fundamental principle: the power of mental imagery. When Hermes spoke of the mind's creative power, he wasn't speaking metaphorically. Your mind literally creates through the power of visualization. Every invention, every achievement, every great work of art began as a mental image. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're listening to this on, the building you're in. All of these existed first as thoughts in someone's mind. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think visualization is just about seeing pictures in their mind. That's only a small part of it. True mental creation involves all your senses, your emotions, and, most importantly, your belief system. When you visualize with complete sensory engagement and unwavering belief, you're not just imagining, you're literally programming reality. Let me share a powerful example. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist who has studied the mind-body connection extensively, documented cases of people healing themselves from terminal illnesses through mental techniques alone. One woman, diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, spent hours each day visualizing her immune system destroying cancer cells. She imagined herself healthy, vibrant, and cancer-free. Within months, her tumors had disappeared. The doctors called it spontaneous remission, but she knew the truth. She had used her mind to rewrite her physical reality. What made her visualization so effective? She didn't just see images. She created a complete sensory experience. She felt the warmth of perfect health flowing through her body. She heard her doctor's voice saying, "Your scans are clear." She tasted the celebration dinner with her family. She smelled the fresh air on her morning walks. This multisensory approach created such a strong neural pattern that her body had no choice but to follow. The science behind this is fascinating. When you visualize with complete sensory engagement, your brain releases the same neurotransmitters and creates the same neural pathways as if the experience were physically happening. Your body doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This is why Olympic athletes spend hours in mental rehearsal. Their brains and bodies are literally practicing without physical movement. This isn't an isolated case. Athletes have been using mental rehearsal for decades to improve their performance. A study at the University of Chicago found that basketball players who spent time visualizing free throws improved almost as much as those who physically practiced. Why? Because the brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize with intensity and emotion, you're literally creating neural pathways that make that reality more likely to manifest. But visualization is just the beginning. To truly control your reality, you need to understand and apply all 7 Hermetic principles. Let's explore each one and see how they can transform your life. The principle of correspondence states, as above, so below, as within, so without. This means that your external reality is a direct reflection of your internal state. If you want to change your circumstances, you must first change your inner world. This isn't just philosophical, it's practical. Your beliefs about money, relationships, and success create invisible barriers or bridges in your life. Consider this. 2 people can face the exact same situation and have completely different outcomes. Why? Because their internal states, their beliefs, expectations, and mental patterns are different. One sees opportunity where the other sees obstacles. One expects success where the other anticipates failure. They're different internal. Realities create different external results. The principle of vibration teaches us that everything in the universe is in constant motion, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and emotions have specific vibrational frequencies, and like attracts like. When you maintain a high vibrational state through positive thoughts and emotions, you naturally attract experiences that match that frequency. Modern science confirms this ancient wisdom. Quantum physicists have discovered that at the subatomic level, everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts create electromagnetic fields that can be measured with sensitive instruments. These fields interact with the quantum field of infinite possibilities, collapsing probability waves into physical reality. Dr. David Hawkins mapped human consciousness on a scale from 0 to 1,000, with different emotions corresponding to specific frequencies. Shame vibrates at 20, fear at 100, anger at 150, courage at 200, love at 500, and enlightenment at 700, 1000. When you consciously choose higher vibrational emotions, you literally tune yourself to a different reality broadcast. This is why gratitude is such a powerful tool for reality creation. When you're genuinely grateful, you're vibrating at a frequency that attracts more things to be grateful for. It's not magic, it's the law of resonance in action. Your vibrational state acts like a tuning fork, causing similar vibrations in the universe to resonate with you. Here's a practical exercise to raise your vibration instantly. The Appreciation Rampage. Start with something simple you appreciate, perhaps the warmth of sunlight, the taste of your morning coffee, or the comfort of your bed. Then build momentum by finding more things to appreciate. As you do this, you'll feel your energy shifting, your mood lifting, and your vibrational frequency rising. This elevated state makes you a magnet for positive experiences. The principle of polarity reveals that everything has its opposite, and these opposites are actually the same thing, just different in degree. Hot and cold are both temperature. Love and hate are both emotions. Success and failure are both outcomes. Understanding this principle allows you to transmute negative experiences into positive ones by shifting your perspective and focus. When you face a challenge, instead of seeing it as a problem, you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. When you experience lack, you can focus on the abundance that's already present in your life. This mental shift doesn't just change how you feel, it changes what you attract and create. The principle of rhythm shows us that everything flows in cycles. There are seasons in nature and seasons in life. Understanding this principle helps you work with natural rhythms instead of against them. When you're in a low cycle, you know it's temporary. When you're in a high cycle, you appreciate it fully while preparing for the inevitable change. This principle teaches us patience and persistence. Reality creation isn't always instantaneous. Sometimes you're planting seeds that will bloom in their own time. The key is to maintain your mental focus and belief even when you don't see immediate results. The principle of cause and effect states that nothing happens by chance. Every effect has a cause, and every cause has an effect. When you understand this principle, you realize that you're not a victim of circumstances. You're a creator of them. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions are causes that create specific effects in your life. This is empowering because it means you can change your effects by changing your causes. If you don't like your current reality, examine the mental and emotional causes you've been setting in motion. Change those causes, and you'll change your effects. The principle of gender teaches us that creation requires both masculine and feminine energies. The masculine energy is active, directive, and focused. The feminine energy is receptive, nurturing, and creative. To manifest effectively, you need both. You need the masculine energy to set clear intentions and take action, and the feminine energy to receive inspiration and allow things to unfold. Many people struggle with manifestation because they're out of balance. They either push too hard without allowing space for receiving, or they're too passive without taking inspired action. The key is to find the perfect balance between doing and being, between action and allowing. Now that we understand these principles, let's explore practical techniques for applying them in your daily life. The first and most important technique is what I call mental architecture. This involves consciously designing the blueprint of your reality through deliberate thought patterns and mental imagery. Start each day by spending at least 15 minutes in what the ancients called the silence. This isn't just meditation, it's active mental creation. Sit quietly and vividly imagine your ideal reality. See it, feel it, hear it, taste it, smell it. Make it so real in your mind that your body responds as if it's already happening. But here's the crucial part. You must maintain this mental image throughout your day. This is where most people fail. They visualize for a few minutes in the morning, then spend the rest of the day contradicting their visualization with doubtful thoughts and negative expectations. Remember, your dominant mental state creates your reality, not your occasional positive thoughts. To maintain your mental focus, use what I call reality anchors. These are physical objects or actions that remind you of your intended reality. It could be a vision board, a specific piece of jewelry, or a particular gesture. Every time you see or touch your anchor, it brings you back to your intended mental state. Another powerful technique is assumption of the wish fulfilled. This comes from Neville Goddard, who deeply understood Hermetic principles. Instead of wanting or hoping for something, assume it's already yours. Live from the end result. How would you think, feel, and act if your desire was already manifested? Embody that state now. This isn't pretending or denial. It's aligning your consciousness with the reality you wish to create. Remember, in the mental universe, your assumption becomes your reality. What you assume to be true with conviction and persistence must express itself in your physical world. Let's talk about the power of words and affirmations. Words are not just sounds. They're vibrational frequencies that shape reality. When you speak, you're literally casting spells. That's where the word spelling comes from. Your words create ripples in the fabric of reality. Dr. Masaru Emoto's groundbreaking research with water crystals demonstrates this power. He exposed water to different words and found that positive words like love and gratitude created beautiful, symmetrical crystals, while negative words created chaotic, distorted patterns. Since our bodies are mostly water, imagine what our words do to us on a cellular level. But here's what most people don't understand about affirmations. They only work when they're aligned with your beliefs and emotions. Saying, "I am wealthy," while feeling poor creates cognitive dissonance that actually blocks manifestation. Instead, use what I call bridge affirmations, statements that your subconscious can accept. Here's a progression of bridge affirmations for financial abundance. I am open to receiving more money. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I am becoming more financially savvy every day. I attract profitable opportunities. I am worthy of financial abundance. Money comes to me easily and frequently. I am wealthy in mind and manifestation. Notice how each statement builds upon the last, gradually expanding your belief system. Start with what feels believable and work your way up. The key is to speak words that feel true to you, words that generate positive emotion rather than resistance. Another powerful technique is affirmations, turning affirmations into questions. Instead of stating, "I am successful," ask, "Why am I so successful?" Your brain automatically searches for answers, creating evidence for your desired reality. Questions like, "How did I become so abundant?" or "Why do good things always happen to me?" Program your reticular activating system to notice opportunities and evidence that support these presumptions. One of the most overlooked aspects of reality creation is the power of your attention. Where attention goes, energy flows. What you focus on expands. This is why worry is so destructive. It focuses your creative power on what you don't want. Instead, train yourself to focus exclusively on what you do want. This requires mental discipline. Your mind will naturally drift toward problems and concerns. That's its job, to keep you safe by identifying threats. But you must learn to redirect your attention consciously. When you catch yourself focusing on lack, immediately shift to abundance. When you notice fear, pivot to faith. This mental pivoting becomes easier with practice. Let's explore the concept of mental diet. Introduced by Neville Goddard. Just as your physical diet determines your physical health, your mental diet determines your reality. What are you feeding your mind? Are you consuming fear-based news, negative conversations, and limiting beliefs? Or are you nourishing your mind with empowering ideas, inspiring stories, and expansive possibilities? Consider this. The average person has approximately 60,000 thoughts per day, and 80% of them are negative. That's 48,000 negative thoughts shaping your reality daily. Even more shocking, 95% of these thoughts are repetitive. You're literally recreating the same reality over and over through unconscious mental habits. Your mental diet includes not just what you consciously consume, but also your self-talk, your assumptions about life, and your interpretations of events. Here's a powerful exercise. For one full day, carry a small notebook and make a mark every time you catch yourself in negative thinking. Most people are shocked by how often they default to negativity. The mental diet cleanse is a transformative practice. For 7 days, commit to consuming only positive, empowering content. No news, no gossip, no complaining. Replace these with inspirational books, uplifting podcasts, and constructive conversations. Notice how your reality shifts when you change your mental input. Begin to monitor your mental diet carefully. When you catch yourself in negative thinking, don't fight it. Simply redirect to a more empowering thought. Fighting negative thoughts gives them energy. Instead, use the cancel clear technique. Mentally say, cancel clear, when you notice a negative thought, then immediately replace it with its positive opposite. Remember, your subconscious mind is always listening and doesn't understand negation. Saying, I don't want debt, focuses on debt. Instead, say, I choose financial freedom. Frame everything in positive terms that move you toward what you want, not away from what you don't want. The power of gratitude cannot be overstated. Gratitude is not just a nice feeling. It's a creative force. When you're grateful, you're acknowledging the good that already exists in your life, which automatically attracts more good. But true gratitude goes beyond saying, thank you. It's a state of being, a recognition of the abundance that surrounds you. Practice what I call preemptive gratitude. Being grateful for things before they manifest. Thank the universe for your perfect health while you're still healing. Express gratitude for your ideal relationship while you're still single. This isn't denial, it's alignment with the reality you're creating. Now, let's address a common misconception about reality creation. Many people think it's about forcing the universe to give them what they want. This is completely backward. True reality creation is about aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe. It's about becoming a cooperative component of creation, not a demanding tyrant. Think of it like sailing. You don't make the wind blow. You adjust your sails to catch the wind that's already there. Similarly, you don't force reality to bend to your will. You align your consciousness with the reality you desire, and it naturally flows to you. This requires a delicate balance of intention and surrender. Set your intention clearly. Take inspired action, but then surrender the how and when to the universe. Trust that infinite intelligence knows the perfect way to manifest your desires. Your job is to maintain the mental and emotional state of your wish fulfilled. Let me share a personal story that illustrates this principle. Years ago, I desperately wanted to write a best-selling book. I visualized, affirmed, and took action, but nothing seemed to work. I was trying to force it to happen. Then I shifted my approach. Instead of focusing on the outcome, I focused on being the person who writes transformative books. I embodied that identity fully. I stopped worrying about bestseller lists and started writing. From a place of service and joy. I surrendered the outcome while maintaining my vision. Within a year, not only did I publish a successful book, but opportunities I never imagined began flowing to me. The universe delivered in ways far better than I could have planned. This brings us to the importance of identity shifting. Your reality is a reflection of who you believe yourself to be. If you identify as someone who struggles, you'll create struggle. If you identify as someone who succeeds easily, you'll create ease and success. The most powerful reality creation happens at the identity level. Think about it. You don't try to breathe. You are a breather. You don't try to think. You are a thinker. Similarly, successful manifestors don't try to manifest. They are manifestors. This subtle shift from doing to being changes everything. To shift your identity, start by asking yourself, who would I need to be to have the reality I desire? Then begin embodying that identity now. Act as if you already are that person. Make decisions from that identity. Soon, your external reality will shift to match your new self-concept. Here's a powerful identity-shifting exercise. Write a detailed description of your ideal self. Include how this version of you thinks and feels, what beliefs they hold, how they spend their time, who they associate with, what decisions they make, how they handle challenges, what their daily habits are. Now, each morning, read this description and step into this identity like putting on a costume. Throughout the day, ask yourself, what would my ideal self do in this situation? Make choices from this elevated identity, not from your current circumstances. The mirror technique accelerates identity shifting. Stand before a mirror, look into your eyes, and declare your new identity with conviction. I am a successful entrepreneur. I am a published author. I am vibrant health personified. The combination of visual feedback and spoken word powerfully reprograms your subconscious. Remember, you're not lying to yourself. You're aligning with a version of yourself that already exists in the quantum field. Every possible version of you exists as potential. Your focused attention and belief collapse that potential into physical reality. Let's explore the role of emotion in reality creation. Emotion is the fuel that powers your thoughts into manifestation. A thought without emotion is like a car. Without gas, it won't go anywhere. This is why positive thinking alone often fails. You must combine your thoughts with genuine positive emotion. But here's the key. The emotion must be authentic. You can't fake it. The universe responds to your true vibration, not your pretended one. This is why it's crucial to find genuine reasons to feel good, to cultivate real appreciation, and to generate authentic enthusiasm for your desires. One powerful technique is what I call emotional time travel. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the future, having already achieved your desire. Feel the joy, relief, and satisfaction of accomplishment. Let those emotions flood your body. Then bring those feelings into your present moment. This creates a bridge between your current reality and your desired one. The concept of divine timing is often misunderstood. Many people use it as an excuse for inaction or as a way to explain why their desires haven't manifested. But divine timing isn't about waiting passively. It's about aligning with the perfect unfolding of events. Everything in the universe operates in cycles and seasons. Your manifestations have their own perfect timing. Your job is to maintain your vision and take inspired action while trusting in the perfect orchestration of events. Sometimes delays are actually divine protection, redirecting you to something better. Understanding divine timing requires developing what I call cosmic patience, the ability to trust in perfect unfolding while remaining actively engaged in the process. This isn't passive waiting, it's active preparation. Like a surfer waiting for the perfect wave, you stay alert, prepared, and ready to act when the moment arrives. The universe operates on 3 types of timing. Linear time, our human perception, of past, present, future. Kairos time, the perfect moment, divine timing, quantum time, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. When you align with Kairos time, synchronicities multiply, doors open effortlessly, resources appear exactly when needed. This alignment happens through a combination of trust, preparation, and intuitive action. I once worked with a client who was frustrated that her business wasn't growing as quickly as she wanted. She was doing all the right things, visualizing, affirming, taking action, but results were slow. Then she discovered that the delay allowed her to avoid a market crash that would have devastated her business. The universe's timing was perfect. Signs that divine timing is at work. Unexpected delays that later prove beneficial. Synchronicities increasing around your desire. Feeling of peace despite no visible progress. Intuitive nudges to wait or act. Discovering, later, that timing protected you from problems. The divine timing meditation. Center yourself in deep breathing. Visualize your desire as a seed planted in fertile soil. See the universe as a master gardener, knowing exactly when to water, fertilize, and harvest. Feel trust in perfect timing. Ask, what can I do now to prepare for my harvest? Listen for intuitive guidance. Take any inspired actions revealed. Let's discuss the power of detachment. This might seem contradictory. How can you manifest something while being detached from it? But detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means not being attached to how or when your desire manifests. It means trusting that the universe will deliver in the perfect way at the perfect time. Detachment is the art of desire without desperation. It's wanting something fully while being completely okay if it doesn't happen exactly as you imagine. This paradoxical state creates the perfect conditions for manifestation because it eliminates resistance born from neediness. There are 4 levels of detachment. Outcome detachment, releasing attachment to specific results. Timeline detachment, letting go of when things must happen. Method detachment, being open to how desires manifest. Identity detachment, not basing your worth on manifestation success. Detachment comes from a place of abundance, not lack. When you know that what you desire, or something better, is already yours, you can relax and allow it to come to you. This relaxed state actually accelerates manifestation because you're not creating resistance through desperation or neediness. The detachment practice. Fully feel your desire and why you want it. Imagine already having it and feel the satisfaction. Say, this or something better now manifests for me. Release it completely, trusting the universe. Focus on feeling good in the present moment. Signs of healthy detachment. You can think about your desire without anxiety. You're genuinely happy for others who have what you want. You trust that everything is working out perfectly. You find joy in the journey, not just the destination. You're open to unexpected forms of fulfillment. The balloon. Release visualization. Imagine your desire inside a beautiful balloon. Fill the balloon with love, gratitude, and trust. Release the balloon into the sky. Watch it float away, knowing it will return as manifestation. Feel the freedom and peace of letting go. Remember, detachment isn't giving up. It's giving over to a higher intelligence that orchestrates all things perfectly. It's the ultimate act of faith in the creative process. The role of inspired action cannot be overlooked. While everything starts in the mind, physical action is often required to bring your desires into physical reality. But not just any action. Inspired action. This is action that comes from intuition, excitement, and alignment with your vision. Inspired action feels different from forced action. It feels exciting, natural, and often effortless. It's the action you're drawn to take, not the action you think you should take. When you're aligned with your vision, inspired actions appear naturally. Trust these impulses and act on them promptly. Let's address the shadow side of reality creation, the unconscious beliefs and patterns that sabotage our conscious efforts. No matter how much you visualize or affirm, if you have deep-seated beliefs that contradict your desires, you'll create mixed results. These shadow beliefs often stem from childhood programming, cultural conditioning, or past traumas. They operate below the level of conscious awareness, creating reality from the shadows. To transform them, you must first bring them into the light of awareness. One effective technique is shadow dialoguing. When you notice resistance or self-sabotage, have a conversation with that part of yourself. Ask it what it's trying to protect you from. Often, these shadow aspects have positive intentions but outdated methods. By understanding and integrating them, you remove internal blocks to manifestation. The power of community and collective consciousness is another important aspect of reality creation. While you are the primary creator of your reality, you're also part of a collective field of consciousness. The beliefs and expectations of those around you can either support or hinder your manifestations. This is why it's crucial to surround yourself with people who support your vision. Their belief in you strengthens your own belief. Their positive expectations create a field of possibility around you. Conversely, negative or limiting people can create drag on your manifestations. But here's the advanced practice. Learn to maintain your vision regardless of external opinion. When you can hold your truth in the face of collective doubt, you become a powerful creator. You literally bend reality through the strength of your conviction. The principle of incremental manifestation is often overlooked. While instant manifestations are possible, most significant changes happen gradually. This isn't a limitation, it's a feature. Gradual manifestation allows you to adjust, learn, and grow into your new reality. Think of it like physical training. You don't go from couch potato to marathon runner overnight. You build strength and endurance gradually. Similarly, you build your manifestation muscles through consistent practice and incremental successes. Start with small manifestations to build confidence. Manifest a parking spot, a free coffee, or a compliment from a stranger. As you see these small desires materialize, your belief in your creative power grows. This increased belief allows you to manifest larger desires. The role of surrender and trust in the manifestation process cannot be overstated. After you've set your intention, visualized your desire, and taken inspired action, you must surrender the outcome to the universe. This doesn't mean giving up. It means giving over. Surrender is often the most challenging aspect of manifestation because it requires faith in the unseen. Our ego wants to control every detail. But true power comes from collaboration with universal intelligence. Think of surrender as releasing your death grip on the steering wheel and allowing a master driver to take over. There are 3 levels of surrender. Physical surrender, releasing the need to force outcomes through excessive action. Mental surrender, letting go of obsessive planning and overthinking. Emotional surrender, releasing attachment to specific outcomes. Trust that the universe has received your order and is arranging all the necessary elements for its fulfillment. Like planting a seed, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust in the natural process while providing the necessary conditions for growth. The surrender ritual helps release attachment. Write your desire on paper. Hold it to your heart and feel deep gratitude as if it's already manifested. Say, I release this to the universe, knowing it returns to me in perfect form and timing. Burn the paper or release it to flowing water. Feel the relief of letting go. Signs that you're truly surrendered. You feel peace about your desire. You're not. Constantly checking for results. You can genuinely say, this or something better. You trust divine timing. You remain open to unexpected forms of delivery. Remember, surrender isn't passive. It's active trust. You continue taking inspired action while remaining detached from outcomes. This paradox of engaged attachment is the sweet spot of manifestation. The concept of parallel realities offers a fascinating perspective on manifestation. According to this view, all possible realities already exist. Manifestation isn't about creating something from nothing. It's about shifting your consciousness to a reality where your desire already exists. This shift happens through vibrational alignment. When you match the vibration of your desired reality through your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you naturally shift into that reality. It's like tuning a radio to a different station. The station was always there. You just needed to tune into it. Let's explore the power of ritual and ceremony in reality creation. Throughout history, humans have used rituals to focus intention and create change. While the specific ritual doesn't matter, the focused intention and emotional energy do. Create your own manifestation rituals. It could be as simple as lighting a candle while stating your intention, or as elaborate as a full moon ceremony. The key is to engage your senses and emotions fully. Ritual helps bypass the analytical mind and speak directly to the subconscious. The importance of self-love in manifestation cannot be emphasized enough. You cannot manifest from a place of self-rejection. If you don't believe you deserve your desires, you'll unconsciously block them. Self-love isn't selfish. It's the foundation of all creation. Practice radical self-acceptance. Love yourself exactly as you are while simultaneously growing into who you want to be. This paradox of acceptance and growth creates the perfect conditions for manifestation. When you truly love yourself, you naturally align with abundance in all areas. The role of forgiveness. In reality, creation is often overlooked. Unforgiveness creates energetic blocks that prevent manifestation. When you hold on to resentment, you're using your creative energy to maintain the past rather than create the future. Forgive everyone and everything, including yourself. This doesn't mean condoning harmful actions. It means releasing the energetic charge around them. Forgiveness frees your creative energy for manifestation. Let's address the concept of divine partnership in reality creation. While you are a powerful creator, you're also co-creating with the universe, God, Source, or whatever term resonates with you. This partnership combines your individual will with infinite intelligence. The key is to find the balance between personal responsibility and divine surrender. Take full responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions while surrendering the orchestration of events to divine wisdom. This partnership creates miracles. The power of presence in manifestation is profound. While we talk about creating future realities, all creation happens in the now moment. The future is created by the quality of your present moment consciousness. Practice. Presence through mindfulness, meditation, or simply paying attention to your current experience. When you're fully present, you're in your maximum creative power. The now moment is where all possibilities exist. Let's explore the concept of quantum jumping or reality shifting. This advanced technique involves consciously shifting your consciousness to a parallel reality where your desire already exists. It requires a deep understanding that reality is far more fluid than it appears. Quantum physics suggests that multiple realities exist simultaneously in a state of superposition. Every decision creates a branch in reality. In one reality, you're wealthy. In another, you're struggling. In one, you're in perfect health. In another, you're ill. All these realities exist as potential until consciousness collapses them into experience. To quantum jump, enter a meditative state and imagine yourself stepping into a parallel reality where your desire is already fulfilled. Feel the shift in your energy and consciousness. When you open your eyes, maintain the feeling that you've actually shifted realities. Here's a detailed quantum jumping protocol. Choose your target reality. Be specific about what you want. Enter a deep, meditative state. Visualize a doorway or portal to your desired reality. See yourself in this reality, living your desired life. Step through the portal and merge with this version of yourself. Feel the shift in your energy, thoughts, and emotions. Anchor this new state with a physical gesture. Open your eyes and maintain the consciousness of your new reality. The two-glass method is a simple quantum jumping technique. Fill 2 glasses with water. Label one with your current reality, one with your desired reality. Focus on the current reality glass, acknowledging where you are. Pour the water into the desired reality glass while feeling the shift. Drink the water, imagining you're absorbing the new reality. Destroy the old label, symbolizing your commitment to the new reality. Reality shifting requires maintaining the consciousness of your new reality despite contradictory physical evidence. This is where most people fail. They shift momentarily but snap back to their old reality when faced with familiar circumstances. The key is persistent assumption of your new identity. The power of scripting is another valuable tool. Write about your desired reality as if it's already happened. Describe it in vivid detail, including how you feel, what you see, and what others are saying. This process helps your subconscious accept the new reality as truth. Scripting is more than just writing. It's creating a blueprint for reality. When you script, you're literally writing the story of your life. The key is to write in present tense, as if your desires have already manifested, and to engage all your senses in the description. Effective scripting techniques. Present tense. Scripting. Write as if it's happening now. Sensory-rich scripting. Include all 5 senses. Emotional scripting. Focus on how you feel. Dialogue scripting. Include conversations with others. Gratitude scripting. Express thanks for what is manifested. The power scripting formula. Set the scene. Describe where you are. Engage the senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, feel? Express emotions. How does this success make you feel? Include others. How are people responding to your success? Show gratitude. Thank the universe for this manifestation. But don't just write it once. Read your script regularly, especially before sleep. Your subconscious is most receptive during the hypnagogic state between waking and sleeping. Use this time to imprint your desired reality deeply. Advanced scripting techniques. Write a day-in-the-life script of your ideal reality. Create a success story, as if being interviewed about your achievements. Script a conversation with your future self. Write thank you letters to the universe for manifestations received. Create a vision story spanning multiple areas of life. The 55-5 method. Write your desire as an affirmation. 55 times. Do this for 5 consecutive days. Feel the emotion of fulfillment as you write. Release attachment after completing the process. Scripting tips. Be specific but not rigid. Focus on the essence, not just the form. Include unexpected bonuses and benefits. Write from a place of joy and excitement. Your imagination run wild. Remember, the universe reads the energy behind your words. Script with genuine feeling, not mechanical repetition. Your emotional investment in the script determines its manifestation power. The role of patience and persistence in manifestation cannot be underestimated. Reality creation is both an art and a science. Like any skill, it improves with practice. Don't be discouraged by apparent failures or delays. Every experience teaches you more about the creative process. Remember, you're not just manifesting things, you're evolving as a conscious creator. Each manifestation, whether successful or not, helps you understand the laws of reality better. Embrace the journey of becoming a master manifester. Let's discuss the importance of clarity in manifestation. Vague desires create vague results. The universe responds to clear, specific intentions. But clarity doesn't mean rigidity. Be clear about what you want while remaining open to how it manifests. Sometimes what you think you want is just a symbol for what you really want. You might think you want money, but what you really want is security, freedom, or the ability to help others. Get clear on the essence of your desire, then allow the universe to deliver it in the perfect form. Let's dive deeper into the concept of allowing versus making. Many people try to make things happen through force and struggle, but true manifestation happens through allowing. When you're in alignment with your desire, it flows to you naturally. The difference between making and allowing is like the difference between pushing a river and flowing with it. Making comes from ego and fear. Allowing comes from trust and alignment. Making exhausts you, allowing energizes you. Characteristics of making energy. Forcing outcomes through excessive action. Feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Micromanaging every detail. Operating from fear of failure. Experiencing constant resistance. Feeling drained and depleted. Characteristics of allowing energy. Taking inspired action with ease. Feeling peaceful and trusting. Remaining open to possibilities. Operating from faith in success. Experiencing flow and synchronicity. Feeling energized and expanded. Imagine trying to make a river flow faster by pushing the water. It doesn't work, but if you remove the obstacles in the river's path, it flows freely. Similarly, remove the mental and emotional obstacles to your desires, and they'll flow to you effortlessly. The allowing process. Get clear on your desire. Align your energy with having it. Take inspired action when guided. Release resistance through trust. Remain open to how it arrives. Celebrate every step forward. Resistance release techniques. EFT tapping on limiting beliefs. Breathwork to release tension. Physical movement to shift energy. Journaling to process fears. Meditation to find center. Affirmations to reprogram mind. The river meditation for allowing. Visualize yourself as a leaf floating on a river. Feel the water supporting and carrying you. Notice how effortless the journey is. Trust the river knows where to take you. Relax into the flow of life. Allow yourself to be carried to your desires. Remember, the universe is always working for your highest good. Your job is to align with its flow, not fight against it. When you shift from making to allowing, manifestation becomes natural and effortless. The power of celebration in manifestation is often overlooked. Celebrate every sign, synchronicity, and manifestation, no matter how small. Celebration amplifies the energy of success and attracts more reasons to celebrate. Celebration is a vibrational amplifier. When you celebrate, you're telling the universe, "More of this, please." It's like giving a standing ovation to life, encouraging an encore performance. The more you celebrate, the more the universe delivers celebration worthy. Experiences. Different types of celebration. Gratitude celebrations. Expressing thanks for what you have. Progress celebrations. Acknowledging steps toward your goal. Synchronicity celebrations. Recognizing universal support. Milestone celebrations, marking significant achievements. Daily win celebrations, appreciating small victories. Don't wait for the big manifestation to celebrate. Celebrate the journey, the growth, and the small wins along the way. This keeps you in a high vibrational state and accelerates the manifestation process. The celebration ritual. Create a special celebration space in your home. Light a candle, or play uplifting music. Write down what you're celebrating. Feel genuine joy and gratitude. Do something physical. Dance, jump, clap. Share your celebration with someone supportive. And with a statement of expectancy for more good. Celebration, journaling technique. Each night, write down 3 things to celebrate from your day. 1 thing that moved you closer to your goal. 1 unexpected blessing or synchronicity. 1 moment of joy or beauty you experienced. The Evidence Journal. Keep a dedicated journal for manifestation, evidence. Record every sign, no matter how small, that your desires are manifesting. This creates a feedback loop of success that strengthens your belief and accelerates results. Remember, what you appreciate appreciates. The more you celebrate, the more reasons you'll have to celebrate. Make celebration a daily practice, not just a response to major achievements. Let's explore the concept of manifestation momentum. Like a snowball rolling downhill, your manifestations can gain momentum over time. Each success builds confidence and belief, which creates more success. Start with small, easy manifestations to build momentum. As your confidence grows, tackle bigger desires. Soon, you'll find yourself in a positive manifestation spiral where success breeds more success. The role of intuition in manifestation is vital. Your intuition is your direct connection to infinite intelligence. It guides you toward inspired actions and warns you about misaligned choices. Learn to trust and follow your intuitive guidance. Intuition operates beyond logic and reason. It's the still, small voice that whispers truth when the mind is quiet. It's the gut feeling that defies explanation but proves accurate. It's the sudden knowing that arrives without conscious thought. Types of intuitive guidance. Clairsentience, clear feeling, gut instincts, physical sensations. Claircognizance, clear knowing, sudden insights, downloads. Clairvoyance, clear seeing, mental images, visions. Clairaudience, clear hearing, inner voice, messages. Develop your intuition through meditation, journaling, and simply paying attention to your inner knowing. The more you trust and act on your intuition, the stronger it becomes. Soon, you'll have a reliable inner GPS for manifestation. The Intuition Strengthening Practice. Start with small, low-stakes decisions. Before deciding, get quiet and ask for guidance. Notice the first impression that comes. Act on this guidance, even if it seems illogical. Record the results in your intuition journal. Gradually work up to bigger decisions. Intuition versus fear. Intuition feels calm, clear, and centered. Fear feels anxious, urgent, and contracted. Intuition offers solutions. Fear offers problems. Intuition expands possibilities. Fear limits them. Intuition comes from love. Fear comes from lack. The Body Compass Technique. Think of a decision you need to make. Imagine choosing option A. Notice how your body responds, expansion or contraction. Imagine choosing option B. Compare the body responses. Trust the option that creates expansion. Remember, intuition often speaks, in whispers before it shouts. The more you listen to the whispers, the clearer your guidance becomes. Your intuition is your personal navigation system for the manifestation journey. Let's address the common fear of success. Many people unconsciously sabotage their manifestations because they fear the changes success will bring. They worry about increased responsibility, changed relationships, or loss of identity. The fear of success often masquerades as other issues: procrastination, self-doubt, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, self-sabotage, chronic lateness, inability to finish projects, attracting drama or crisis. These behaviors protect you from the perceived dangers of success. Your subconscious might believe, if I succeed, people will expect more from me. Success will make me a target for criticism. I'll lose my friends if I outgrow them. I'll have to maintain this level forever. I don't deserve to have it all. To overcome this fear, visualize not just the achievement of your desire, but also successfully handling all the changes it brings. See yourself thriving in your new reality. Address any fears or concerns consciously so they don't sabotage you unconsciously. The success integration process. List all potential negative consequences of success. For each item, ask, is this absolutely true? Create solutions for legitimate concerns. Visualize yourself handling each challenge with grace. Affirm, I am safe to succeed. Use the Future Self meditation. Imagine yourself 5 years in the future, fully successful. Have a conversation with this future self. Ask, how did you handle the challenges of success? Listen to their wisdom and guidance. Feel their confidence flowing into you. Remember, your capacity for success expands with practice. Start with small successes to build your comfort level. As you prove to yourself that you can handle success, gracefully, your subconscious resistance diminishes. The principle of non-attachment to form is advanced but powerful. While being clear about what you want, remain open to how it shows up. Sometimes the universe has a better plan than you can imagine. This principle recognizes that the universe has infinite ways to deliver your desires. When you fixate on one specific form, you limit the channels through which your good can come. It's like insisting on receiving a package only through one delivery service when multiple carriers could bring it faster. Understanding essence versus form. Form, the specific way something appears. Essence, the underlying feeling or experience you desire. For example, form, I want this specific job at this company. Essence, I want fulfilling work that uses my talents and pays well. When you focus on essence, you open yourself to possibilities beyond your imagination. The universe can then deliver through unexpected channels that perfectly match your true desires. I once knew someone who desperately wanted a specific job. When she didn't get it, she was devastated. But that rejection led her to start her own business, which became far more successful than the job would have been. Trust that the universe knows the perfect form for your desires. The essence extraction process. Identify what you think you want, the form. Ask, what feeling am I really seeking? List all the qualities this desire represents. Expand your request to include this or something better. Release attachment to the specific form. Signs the universe is delivering in unexpected form. Opportunities appear that feel exciting, but different from expectations. You receive partial manifestations that point to something bigger. Doors close that lead to better doors opening. You feel drawn to explore new possibilities. Synchronicities guide you in unexpected directions. The this or something better practice. After stating your desire, always add this or something better for the highest good of all. This opens you to receive beyond your limited imagination, while ensuring ethical manifestation. Remember, the universe is infinitely creative. Your job is to be clear about what you want to experience, not to micromanage how it arrives. Trust that divine intelligence knows the perfect form for your highest good. Let's explore the power of group manifestation. When multiple people focus on the same intention, the manifestation power multiplies exponentially. This is why prayer circles, meditation groups, and manifestation communities can be so effective. In the 1970s, a fascinating experiment called the Maharishi effect demonstrated this principle. When a critical mass of meditators focused on peace in conflict zones, crime rates and violence decreased significantly. The collective consciousness literally shifted reality. This shows us that group intention isn't just powerful. It can create measurable changes in the physical world. Find or create a group of like-minded individuals to manifest with. Start small. Perhaps a weekly meeting with 2 or 3 friends where you share intentions and visualize together. As your group grows, you'll notice manifestations happening faster and with less effort. The key is consistency and genuine connection among members. I once participated in a manifestation group focused on abundance. We met monthly, each person sharing their financial goals. Within 6 months, every member had experienced significant financial breakthroughs. New jobs, unexpected inheritances, business opportunities. The collective energy created a field of possibility that benefited everyone. The concept of energy management is crucial for consistent manifestation. Your personal energy is your most valuable resource. Think of yourself as an energetic being, having a physical experience. Your energy field extends beyond your physical body and interacts with the quantum field of possibilities. Energy leaks are the silent saboteurs of manifestation. These occur through worry, gossip, people-pleasing, and holding on to past grievances. Each energy leak diminishes your manifestation power. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with holes. No matter how much water you pour in, it never fills up. Similarly, no matter how much you visualize or affirm, energy leaks prevent manifestation. Learn to recognize what raises your energy and what depletes it. High-energy activities might include meditation, time in nature, creative expression, or meaningful conversations. Low-energy activities often include excessive social media, negative news consumption, or toxic relationships. Create an energy audit of your daily life and adjust accordingly. Let's discuss the importance of inspired giving in the manifestation process. When you give freely from a place of abundance, you activate the law of circulation. What you give out returns to you, multiplied. The universe operates on circulation, not accumulation. Think of money as energy. It needs to flow to remain vital. When you hoard out of fear, you create stagnation. When you give freely, you create flow. This principle applies not just to money, but to love, knowledge, and all forms of energy. Here's a powerful practice. Each morning, ask yourself, how can I give today? It might be a compliment, helpful advice, or a monetary gift. Start small and notice how the universe responds. One client began giving $5 daily to various causes. Within months, her income tripled, and she traced it directly to this practice of conscious giving. But the key is to give without expectation of return. Give because it feels good, because you're overflowing with abundance. This type of giving creates a powerful magnetic field that attracts more abundance to you. The moment you give with strings attached, you shift from abundance to lack consciousness. There's a subtle but crucial difference between giving to get and giving from overflow. When you give to get, you're affirming lack. I don't have enough, so I need to manipulate the universe to get more. When you give from overflow, you're affirming abundance. I have so much that I can freely share. The universe responds to your dominant vibration. The role of body wisdom in manifestation is often ignored. Your body is an incredible manifestation instrument. It provides feedback through sensations, emotions, and intuitive hits. Learn to listen to and trust your body's wisdom. Your body has its own intelligence, separate from your thinking mind. It's connected to the unified field of consciousness and can access information beyond your rational understanding. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something? That's your body wisdom speaking. When considering a decision or direction, notice how your body responds. Does it feel expansive or contractive? Light or heavy? Your body knows truth before your mind does. A simple technique: place your hand on your heart and ask a yes/no question. Notice if your body leans forward, yes, or backward, no. This subtle response can guide major life decisions. I once worked with a successful lawyer who was offered a prestigious position. On paper, it was perfect. More money, better title, ideal location. But every time she thought about accepting, her stomach tightened. She learned to trust this body wisdom and declined. 3 months later, the firm went bankrupt. Her body knew what her mind couldn't see. The power of environmental design shouldn't be underestimated. Your physical environment affects your mental and emotional state, which affects your manifestation ability. Create an environment that supports your desired reality. The ancient Chinese art of feng shui understood this principle thousands of years ago. Every object in your space carries energy and affects your subconscious mind. Clutter creates mental confusion and blocks energy flow. Broken items reinforce patterns of lack and dysfunction. Your environment is constantly programming your subconscious. If you want abundance, create an abundant feeling environment, even with simple things. This doesn't mean expensive. It means intentional. Use rich colors, keep fresh flowers, display beautiful art, even if it's prints, and arrange your space to feel spacious and welcoming. One client transformed her manifestation ability simply by decluttering and creating a prosperity corner with symbols of abundance. For love manifestation, create space for a partner. Literally, clear out half your closet, set 2 place settings at dinner, sleep on one side of the bed. These physical actions send powerful signals to your subconscious and the universe that you're ready to receive love. Color psychology plays a significant role in environmental design for manifestation. Red stimulates passion and action. Green promotes growth and abundance. Blue encourages peace and communication, and gold attracts wealth and success. Use these colors intentionally in your space to support specific manifestations. Let's address the concept of manifestation ethics. With great power comes great responsibility. As you develop your manifestation abilities, use them wisely and ethically. Consider the impact of your manifestations on others and the world. The law of karma operates alongside the law of attraction. What you put out returns to you, often amplified. If you manifest from a place of greed or harm to others, that energy will eventually return to you. This isn't punishment. It's the natural balance of the universe. Manifest from a place of love and service, not ego or greed. Ask yourself, will this manifestation benefit not just me, but others as well? The most powerful manifestations create win-win situations. When your desires align with the greater good, the universe conspires to support you. Consider the story of 2 business owners manifesting success. One focused solely on personal profit, using aggressive tactics and exploitation. The other focused on creating value for customers and employees. Both achieved initial success, but the first eventually faced lawsuits and bankruptcy, while the second built a sustainable empire. The universe supports ethical manifestation. There's a concept called manifestation for the highest good that ensures your desires align with divine will. Add this phrase to your intentions. This or something. Better for the highest good of all. This allows the universe to deliver what's truly best, even if it differs from your specific request. The importance of self-reflection in the manifestation journey cannot be overstated. Regularly examine your progress, challenges, and growth. What's working? What isn't? What patterns do you notice? Self-reflection is the mirror that shows you your true creative power. Without it, you're manifesting blindly, unaware of the subtle connections between your thoughts and your reality. Set aside time weekly for what I call a manifestation audit. Review your thoughts, emotions, and experiences from the past week. Notice correlations between your mental state and external events. Keep a manifestation journal to track your journey. Record your intentions, actions, and results. But go deeper than surface observations. Note your emotional state when setting intentions, any doubts or fears that arose, and synchronicities that appeared. Over time, you'll see patterns that help you refine your manifestation process. Here's a powerful journaling technique. Divide your page into 3 columns: intention, inner state, and manifestation. For each desire, record not just what you want and what happened, but how you felt throughout the process. You'll often discover that your results perfectly matched your dominant emotional state, not just your stated desire. One of my students discovered through journaling that her manifestations always stalled when she shared them too early with others. Their doubts affected her belief. Another realized his financial manifestations worked best when he felt playful rather than desperate. These insights come only through consistent self-reflection. Let's explore the concept of vibrational hygiene. Just as you maintain physical hygiene, you must maintain vibrational hygiene. Regularly clear negative energy, limiting beliefs, and low vibrations from your field. Think of your energy field as a garden. Negative thoughts are weeds, positive thoughts are flowers. Without regular maintenance, weeds overtake the garden. Vibrational hygiene is the practice of regularly weeding your mental garden and nurturing the flowers of positive thought. Energy clearing techniques are essential tools for vibrational hygiene. One powerful method is the violet flame visualization. Imagine a bright violet fire surrounding your body, transmuting all negative energy into positive. As you breathe, see this flame burning away fear, doubt, and limitation, leaving only pure potential. Sound is another powerful clearing tool. Use singing bowls, chimes, or even your own voice to break up stagnant energy. The vibration of sound literally reshapes your energy field. Ancient cultures understood this. That's why they used drums, chants, and bells in sacred ceremonies. Salt baths are excellent for energy clearing. Salt absorbs negative energy and grounds you in your physical body. Add Epsom salt, sea salt, or Himalayan salt to your bath with the intention of releasing what no longer serves you. As the water drains, visualize all negativity flowing away. Time in nature is perhaps the most powerful form of vibrational hygiene. Nature operates at a perfect frequency that naturally attunes your energy field. Walk barefoot on grass, called earthing. Hug trees, or simply sit quietly outdoors. Nature doesn't just clear negative energy, it recharges you with life force. Regular meditation is foundational to vibrational hygiene. It's like taking a shower for your consciousness. Even 10 minutes daily can dramatically shift your vibrational state. Focus on your breath, observe your thoughts without attachment, and return to center. This simple practice maintains clarity in your energy field. The role of play and lightness in manifestation is crucial. Many people approach manifestation too seriously, creating tension and resistance. Remember, the universe loves joy and playfulness. Children are master manifestors because they approach life with wonder and play. They don't doubt their ability to create, they simply imagine and expect. Watch a child playing pretend, completely immersed in their imaginary world. That's the state of consciousness that manifests miracles. Seriousness creates contraction. Playfulness creates expansion. When you're serious about manifesting, you're often coming from fear. Fear that it won't work, fear of failure, fear of disappointment. This fear-based energy blocks manifestation. When you're playful, you're in a state of trust and allowing. Create manifestation games for yourself. One client created a manifestation bingo card with small desires. Each time one manifested, she marked it off. This turned manifestation into a fun challenge rather than a serious endeavor. Her success rate skyrocketed because she eliminated resistance through play. Try the "Wouldn't it be nice" game. Instead of affirming, "I am wealthy," which might trigger resistance, say, "Wouldn't it be nice if money flowed to me easily?" This softer approach bypasses the critical mind and allows for possibility. It's like sneaking past the guards of your limiting beliefs. Laughter is one of the highest vibrational states. It instantly shifts your energy and opens you to receive. Make it a practice to laugh daily, even if you have to watch comedy or remember funny memories. A light heart is a magnetic heart. As we near the end of our journey together, remember that mastering reality creation is a lifelong adventure. You won't perfect it overnight, and that's okay. Every day is an opportunity to practice and improve. Think of manifestation like learning a musical instrument. At first, the notes are clumsy, the rhythm is off, and it doesn't sound like music. But with consistent practice, something magical happens. Suddenly, you're not just playing notes, you're creating music. Similarly, with consistent practice, you'll move from mechanical manifestation techniques to intuitive reality creation. The most important thing is to start. Begin with small steps. Apply one principle at a time. As you see results, your confidence will grow, and your manifestations will become more powerful. Start with something simple. Manifesting a specific song on the radio, a text from a friend, or finding a lucky penny. These small successes build your manifestation muscles. Create a daily manifestation practice. It might include morning visualization, midday gratitude, and evening reflection. Consistency is more important than duration. 5 minutes daily is better than an hour once a week. Make it as natural as brushing your teeth. Remember the compound effect of small actions. Each thought, each visualization, each moment of gratitude compounds over time. Like drops of water eventually filling a bucket, your consistent mental practice eventually overflows into physical manifestation. Remember Hermes' timeless wisdom. As above, so below. As within, so without. Your external reality is always a reflection of your internal state. Master your mind, and you master your reality. The journey we've taken together is just the beginning. You've learned principles that mystics and sages have guarded for millennia. But knowledge without application is merely entertainment. The real magic happens when you take these teachings into your daily life and practice them consistently. Let me share a final story that encapsulates everything we've discussed. There was once a gardener who complained that his garden produced only weeds. A wise master asked him, "What seeds are you planting?" The gardener replied, "I'm not planting any seeds. I'm just hoping flowers will grow." The master smiled and said, "You're planting seeds every moment with your thoughts. The weeds in your garden are the harvest of your unconscious mind. This is the essence of reality creation. You're always planting seeds with your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. The question isn't whether you're creating every moment. The question is, are you creating consciously or unconsciously? You now have the tools to consciously create your reality. The only question is, what will you create? The universe is waiting for your command. Your thoughts are the paintbrush, and reality is your canvas. Consider creating a personal manifestation manifesto. Write down your commitment to conscious creation. Include statements like, I am the architect of my reality. My thoughts create my world. I choose thoughts that serve my highest good. I trust in the perfect unfolding of my desires. Read this daily to reinforce your creative power. Take these teachings and apply them daily. Be patient with yourself as you learn. Celebrate your successes and learn from your challenges. Most importantly, never forget that you are a powerful creator, capable of manifesting miracles. Create accountability for yourself. Share your manifestation journey with a trusted friend, or join a community of conscious creators. Having support and accountability dramatically increases your success rate. When you declare your intentions to others, you strengthen your commitment to them. Remember that setbacks are not failures, they're feedback. Every manifestation that doesn't materialize as expected contains valuable information. Perhaps your desire wasn't aligned with your highest good, or maybe there's an internal block to address. Use everything as data for refinement. As we conclude, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and feel the truth of what you've learned. Feel the power that resides within you. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are a conscious creator, equipped with the wisdom of the ages and the power to shape your reality. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, having applied these principles consistently. See the transformation in your life. Feel the confidence of knowing you can create your desired reality. This future version of you already exists in the quantum field of possibilities. Your consistent practice brings it into physical manifestation. Go forth and create consciously. The world needs your unique expression. Your dreams matter. Your desires are valid. And now you have the tools to bring them into reality. But more than that, you have the responsibility to use these tools. When you elevate your consciousness and create a better reality for yourself, you elevate the collective consciousness of humanity. Every time you manifest from a place of love and service, you contribute to the evolution of human consciousness. You become a beacon of possibility for others. Your success gives others permission to believe in their own creative power. This is how we transform the world, one conscious creator at a time. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. May you manifest miracles, create joy, and live the reality of your dreams. Remember, everything starts in the mind. Master your mind, and you master your world. As you leave this audiobook and return to your daily life, carry with you the knowing that you are infinitely powerful. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice these principles. Every desire is a seed of possibility waiting to bloom. Every moment is a chance to create consciously. The ancient wisdom of Hermes combined with modern understanding gives you unprecedented power to shape your reality. Use it wisely, use it lovingly, and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. The journey of conscious creation begins now. What will you create first? Start small if you need to, but start today. Perhaps begin by manifesting a perfect parking spot, an unexpected compliment, or a small amount of money. Build your confidence with these small successes. Then gradually expand to bigger manifestations as your faith in your creative power grows. Keep this audiobook as a reference. Return to it whenever you need reinforcement or inspiration. The principles shared here are timeless and will serve you for a lifetime. Each time you listen, you'll discover new layers of understanding as your consciousness expands. As you step into your power as a conscious creator, know that the universe supports you, ancient wisdom guides you, and infinite possibilities await you. Your mind is the key that unlocks all doors. Use it well, and there's nothing you cannot achieve. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Millions of conscious creators around the world are awakening to their power. Together, we're creating a new paradigm of reality, one based on love, abundance, and conscious creation rather than fear, lack, and victimhood. Welcome to your new reality, the one you consciously create. The adventure of a lifetime awaits. Begin now and never look back. Your greatest manifestations are just a thought away. Before we part, let me leave you with this final meditation. Close your eyes and repeat after me. I am a conscious creator. My thoughts shape my reality. I choose thoughts of love, abundance, and possibility. I trust in the perfect unfolding of my desires. I am grateful for my creative power. I use it wisely and lovingly. My reality reflects my highest vision, and so it is. May your journey be filled with wonder, your manifestations be swift and perfect, and your life be a testament to the power of the mind. As Hermes taught us thousands of years ago, and as you now know in your bones, everything truly does start in the mind. Go forth and create miracles. The universe is listening, and your new reality begins now. Trust in your power, believe in your dreams, and watch as the impossible becomes possible. You are the master of your reality. Now, go and create the life you've always imagined. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide on this journey. It has been an honor to share these transformative principles with you. Remember, the greatest teacher is your own experience. Apply these teachings, observe the results, and refine your approach. You are now equipped with everything you need to consciously create your reality. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Your dreams are valid, your desires are important, and your ability to manifest them is unlimited. Step into your power fully and completely. The time for conscious creation is now. As we close, remember this truth. You are not just in the universe. You are the universe expressing itself as you. Your consciousness is the creative force that shapes reality. Use it wisely. Use it lovingly, and create a life that inspires others to awaken to their own creative power. The journey continues, the adventure unfolds, and your greatest manifestations await. Go forth with confidence, create with joy, and live the magnificent life you were born to live. Everything starts in the mind. Master your mind, master your reality. The power is yours. Use it well.